What is up, dudes, dudettes, and dudes who defy description? And a hot warm welcome to you all to another episode of Awesome Fun in Minecraft with me. Hello, I'm Oz. We're here at the Starlight Drive-In, where in the last episode we added ourselves two new awesome vehicles. The motorbike and sidecar that we can see over here, and of course, the standard motorbike, Harley Davidson style motorbike in my mind that we added over here. And that leaves us with just this one space left to fill to complete a full house at the drive-in. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing in today's episode. I've got something really cool for you today, so let's go over to the tutorial area and have a look at it. And here's our vehicle for the day. We will be making the British Mini from 1977, as used by Mr. Bean, the hilarious character in his TV series and his movies. And as you can see from the chair on the top, I'm going for a tribute to the episode, I think it's called Do It Yourself, Mr. Bean, where he fills his car up with stuff and he can't get into his vehicle, and so he puts a chair on top and then uses a bunch of levers and sticks and ropes to drive the car from on top. It's a really funny episode. And as you can see, what I like about this is I've used two rabbits inside the vehicle there attached to the leads to give these kind of wiggling ropes. And I think when we add it into the drive-in and we put a character on top of here, it's going to look even funnier. But this is quite a simple thing to build apart from getting the rabbits into place, and we're going to do that right now in our tutorial. Everything you need will be in the description of today's video. These are all the materials, not too many at all. But to start out, what you're going to want to do is get yourself some dirt and make a 1, 2, 3 this way, and a 1, 2, 3, 4 all together going in this direction, and then just fill that square out to give yourself a template to begin with. Next, grab some coal blocks, knock out these corners and replace each of them with a coal block, so that gives you 4 all together. And these are, of course, are our wheels. Now for the design on the wheels this time, we're going to put on item frames on the outside, and I liked this because they're kind of like silver rims that he's got, and these are just Firework Stars with a grey dye in them. And I think, yeah, they look pretty cool. I like them. Next, we're going to grab polished andesite slabs, and we're just going to place them inside these gaps here. And that's going to act as our floor to our car. Now, we're going to grab ourselves our yellow terracotta, because the vehicle's a kind of greeny yellowy sort of color, and I think yellow concrete is too bright, so yellow terracotta is kind of just the right color. So you're going to do yourself a C shape on the front, 2 down the side and 1 here, and we're going to place black concrete in the front there to represent the black bonnet that he has on his vehicle. Going back to yellow terracotta, you can do 3 along the back and 1 on top of each, so a kind of upward going C this time. Then for the doors, I quite liked the cut sandstone with the way it has its lines there. Acts as quite a nice door, so you just put that on either side. Now next we have to put an area to get our rabbits into, and the easiest way I find to do this is to place a dirt block in there and a birch trapdoor on top. Open it up, reclaim your block, and we've got this area here where we can trap the rabbits inside. Now that's going to be coming up next, really, or pretty soon. First we have to put in a dirt block on either side here and use Birch Fence on the outside of the dirt blocks. Then we can get rid of the dirt blocks and we've got something to attach the leads onto. Now we'll need to put in a little dirt climbing way for help the rabbits be able to climb up, and I think we're ready to go and get the rabbits that I've been collecting. To make things a little bit simpler, I'm going to use the rabbits that I've already placed into this vehicle here. Now the best way to do this, I found, is to put the carrots in your offhand, have the leads ready in your hotbar. Now I'm going to break open this so that they can escape. Hello, nice to see you. Then we're going to take off these leads, and because I've got the carrots, they shouldn't go too far. Now let's see if we can get them to follow us up here. Yep, all one's up. Come on. Come on, little bunny. You can do it. I believe in you. Let me try in this. Okay, we've got one up, so push you in. Hey, okay. Right, push you in. Oh. Don't teleport through doors. Right, and then get our leads ready. Open it up again. Click one here, and then attach one there. Close it up, and you've got yourself the decoration. Perfect. Now we can grab ourselves our white stained glass pane, place one in the back and 1, 2, 3 along the front. Then we can hop up again and we're going to place ourselves some end stone brick slabs to act as the roof. So we put 3 of these along the back on top of the glass on both sides there, and we just leave the middle section open. And that's because in this section we're going to place jungle planks. This is where we're building up our chair. Now, we're going to place jungle stairs initially here, just to make this easier to do on the sides. We then place an upside down stair on both sides. Just like that. Then on the back, if we can sneak... Oh, no. No, we can't. Just do it from the back here. Place an upside down stair on the back like this. Then on top of that we place a jungle plank. I actually prefer the chair at the end if we take out the stair and replace it with a jungle slab like that. That's the chair I like. And I think that looks suitably like an armchair. Now we actually should have, while we're up here too, need to add some iron bars on top of the fence. So we just do 2 up from on top of either side. There we go. And that acts as the kind of sticks that you had with the rope in order to operate the vehicle from up there. That was really funny. I love that show. Mr. Bean. We can now go around and take out the dirt blocks that are being part of our initial frame. Now we're just going to go around and put in some final details for this. We'll start by grabbing our stone button, and let's see, we need item frames as well. Yep. And we also need snowballs for this too. So if we place item frame on either side, a stone button in the center, and another item frame. Then I liked for headlights the snowball, going on from using the Eye of Ender and the motorbike in the last tutorial. I thought this looked really cool for a set of headlights. And if we grab some iron bars, we place that in the center frame to act as the grill there. We can now step around to the back where we'll place an item frame on either side above the tire, and inside this we'll place the red stained glass pane to act as a stoplight. Now we're also going to include Mr. Bean's license plate or registration plate. And if we put on our Birch Sign, go down to the bottom there, and we are going to put on SLW 287R. Just like that, which is his license plate. Now, final little detail here. I'm going to put on a tripwire hook. He used to have a bolt and padlock that he had on his door to lock his vehicle. It was really funny, and that is our little tribute to that. And dudes, dudettes, dudes who defy description, we have ourselves one Mr. Bean Mini. And it's really not too challenging a build. The hardest thing is getting those rabbits in there. So now that we have added it here and built it, we must now move it over to the drive-in to be the final vehicle. And of course, we're going to need to add a character on top to represent Mr. Bean himself. And I love the way that the rabbits jumping around can make the ropes wiggle like that. Awesome. Now we've got Mr. Bean's Mini added. I thought it would be fun to have a little tour around the drive-in now that it's complete. So here we are at the Starlight Drive-In sign, and I'm of course upon our good friend Horseface. Say hello everyone, Horseface. So we start out here with our now showing sign, currently showing Evil Dead. And of course we have our little snack stand here where you can purchase popcorn and soda from the soda streams, and our sort of awesome pillager staff there. Then of course if we ride up to the front, we can see the big screen surrounded of course by this awesome chain link fence. And in our front row we went with a range of convertibles in different colors based on the Cadillac of course. Then if we come into our second row, we can see we've got our motorbike, our Batmobile, our motorbike and sidecar, and another kind of disco style one with the dragon head dude drinking his soda. I dig that. Then of course we've got Trotter's Independent Trading Company, three-wheeler vehicle with another purple convertible here. Love the color on this one of course. Then we have Mr. Bean's Mini that we just added, and I decided to extend up the sort of metal arms there to make it look more like he was controlling it, and I'm really happy with the way that came out. I think it looks absolutely wicked with the slightly extended thing, even if it does spoil the view probably for the people behind, but I think it looks awesome as well, the way if you look at it from the very front here, it just helps him like stand out. It's wicked the way it looks, especially because you've got a bit of height there from the DeLorean that's in the next row as well. So we've just got another Cadillac here with its roof up on the edge, and then coming into our final row we've got our flying DeLorean with Doc from Back to the Future inside, wondering what time it is or when it is and all of these things. Then we've got our A-Team van, our Optimus Prime in truck form, and of course Ghostbusters Ecto-1. Then just on the way out we've got now showing Star Wars, and of course this guy shouting after going, "Hey, you forgot your soda," to this guy in another blue three-wheeler who is doing a run for whatever reason. But that is it folks, the drive-in is now officially complete and I just absolutely love it. All these vehicles are great, and if of course you haven't seen it already, you can go back and watch the videos that show the entire building of this area. I should say of course the last vehicle that is added of course is our lovely friend Horseface here. So Horseface, we're now going to add you back in. There you go, and that marks the drive-in officially complete. So thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to do all the lovely YouTubey things. And now that we have completed the Starlight Drive-In, it is officially a full house. It'll be time to move on to our next awesome build, and I'm excited to share that with you. So I'll see you next time for more awesome fun in Minecraft, and you take care out there folks. Bye bye.